Hi, my name is Mac Ernest, and today I will be solving the two boxes sit side by side problem on Lung Kappa. So, our question says two boxes sit side by side on a smooth horizontal surface. When it says smooth, we know that the surface doesn't have any friction, so we can assume that these boxes will be sliding without any friction. The lighter box has a mass of 5.33 kilograms, as you can see in the diagram. The heavier box has a mass of 7.57. Calculate the contact force between these boxes when a horizontal force of 5.04 newtons is applied to the light box. So our contact force, according to Newton's second law, should be the mass of the larger box times the acceleration of the system. But we don't know the acceleration yet, so that's what we're at to figure out. What we do know is the applied force on the lighter box is 5.04 newtons, and we know the mass of the system is 5.33 plus 7.57, which is 12.9. So we would set up our equation. FA equals m1 plus m2 times a. So 5.04 equals 12.9 times acceleration. Divide both sides by 12.9. And our acceleration is 0.3909698 meters per second squared. And now that we have the acceleration, we can figure out the contact force of the two boxes when the force is applied to the lighter box. So the mass of the larger box is 7.57. And we know, according to Newton's second law, that this contact force will be equal to the mass times the acceleration. So 7.57 is the mass of the larger box times the acceleration of the system. So our contact force is 2.96. And just to make sure, we can check our acceleration value to be true and make sure we did everything right beforehand. We can set up our applied force as equal to the mass of the system times the acceleration of it, and we get 5.04, so our acceleration value is correct. And our mass value didn't change, so we can assume that 2.96 newtons for the course of contact when the force is applied to the lighter box is 2.96 newtons. The force of contact for when the force is applied to the larger box is the same, but instead of using the mass of the larger box this time, we'll use the mass of the smaller box because that's the box that it's making contact with. So 5.33 is the mass of the smaller box times the acceleration of the system, and we get 2.08 newtons. And we can assume that that answer is correct because our acceleration has been proven to be correct.